Right, let's get back into it. What's our next job? It was the Streetcar, I believe. Yes, Streetcar of Detergento. Following a successful crowdfunding campaign, we're bringing our historic streetcars out of retirement. Bad idea, they're rubbish. Not only have we named each of them after notable historic figures from the town, we've also added AI pilots. Oh god, now they're going to just kill everyone. Trained on authentic historic data to create the ultimate tour guides for our residents. Why don't you just get an actual driver and get someone to record a proper tour instead? We're watching Penelope Proof, 1810 to 1856, Detergento's most prolific baker. She's also an amateur sleuth, famous for crowbarring herself into any ongoing criminal investigations. Streetcars lay dormant for quite a while though, so some of the dirt might take some shifting. So it only pays 600. But we might get some like rust and stuff, sounds like. So it might be a tough job, we'll see. Okay, we can close the doors. I'm guessing we need to, yes, clean the outsides of the doors. Let's just close all of the doors, in fact, for now. What I would have preferred is for it to start with the doors all closed, and once we finished everything outside, then the doors opened to allow us inside, so then we could have a split time lapse again. Because that is what worked well with this, in fact. The convenience is right there. So, you know, there's Exhibit A of how I would prefer it to have been done. Such that we would be able to, yeah, get 2 time lapses. Because when I'm inside, I'm not going to see a damn thing. I'm not going to see me cleaning anything. So it should have been clean the outside, doors open, clean the inside. Penelope, Proof Streetcar. Power washer, huh? How much? Oh no, the streetcar is talking to me. Oh dear. Okay, this is happening. Can they help me with the detective work if they were an amateur sleuth on putting the mayor away or just keeping his cat? Ooh, good things. Okay, I like the solar panel connectors. I'm not sure solar panels would provide enough energy to keep a streetcar moving. Certainly not on a cloudy day. Good luck. Hope there's a backup. Especially if you're running something like air conditioning. That's thirsty. Now we might be able to clean the undersides of some of this stuff. Well, one by going prone, probably, actually. Yeah, we'll just deep squat. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe the step ladder set up on the side. Or we'll just do this, so we don't have to stare at it too closely. Just further back with the extension works pretty well. Alright, do extension off to do the closer bit. Just do this. Then I feel I should probably be able to do the rest with less of a crouch. Good, so that's the hood's done. Vent, aircon units, and then it'll just be the connectors. Cable, other cable is done. And yes, I can see this along here. There's the window. Would it be better, in fact, to do it looking this way instead? I think maybe. Window, and then, yeah, the exterior is just one big piece. Just tiptoeing along the edge. This window is not done, apparently. Oh, okay, I didn't do a very good job along here. Oops. Do that, and then the other aircon unit down the end here. There's the grill. Need to make sure I don't do too fast over it, just kind of washing across, but do need to make sure I take enough time. There we go, ding ding, and the vent as well, and the cable, rather. Good. That should be everything, I feel. I didn't get like an aircon bonus or skylight bonus or anything. I'll just have to check them manually. Let's get as much of the roof done as we can, including any potential overhang. I'm gonna guess the interior is probably going to be the worst in terms of cleaning. Which doesn't make much sense because you think that would be the bit that's been exposed the most to the elements. But it also might be the bit that's just been neglected for longest. Oh, we haven't done this part of the exterior. Do that window. There we go, which just seems again I didn't do a good enough job, but that got the exterior as well. 15% already, 16%. God, this is what it feels like to do a small map again. Glorious. So is this also roof, is it? Ah, so it is. So it is indeed. Not sure what time lapse is going to be. Choose myself. Penelope Proof, full-time baker, part-time detective, out of hours, tittle-tattler. Okay. Could you not? Desiree, or Desiree. Yeah, streetcar named Desire. No, it's named Desiree. Fantastic. I like that. No, apparently it's Penelope Proof, so I missed what she said, but I kind of don't care. Right. Yeah, I'm guessing that the time-lapse view will be from the other side and probably not seeing anything that I'm doing right now. Or inside. So, I guess we just, yeah, maybe do the front and then just work our way around. Oh yeah, here's some type of stuff. Okay, now we need the red. Okay, so the red does still get rid of anything, whatever this grime happens to be. Just some, like, corrosion. Okay, well, let's wash over it with the... Well, we'll do the yellow, just in case that helps at all. Maybe it gets something. Safety bumper, but you're recessed. How is that a bumper? Does it extend? Must do. Otherwise, it's not much of a bumper. Okay. Yeah, so let's maybe go round once with just like a wash cycle. And we'll clean what we can. And also get like the outside of the doors all done. The door window is a separate thing, is it? Ah, but must be both sides. Okay, but the hinges aren't, so that's nice. Okay, so everything else we're going to have to do inside as well. Okay, that's just like an affectation, it's not a separate bit. I'm surprised the steps are not worse off. I don't even have to do underneath, it seems. I have to do underneath something, so underneath the steps was not a thing, but all along here, for the track stop bumper, and all of the wheels, are things I need to do. Okay, well let's work our way down to that. There'll be a little bit of a sort of top edge on that middle brace, but okay, doesn't seem to matter. We're standing far enough back that we're getting a bit of splash. Got the trim. So it's just the bit below the trim that seems to be problematic. but not inside the arch magically, and not on the step. So it's a little bit inconsistent. The hinges... I guess after we do a door like that, we could open it as well. Oh, okay, underneath like that. That's going to be easy to do the rear of that track stop bumper from the other side, I suspect. Oh, and there'll be the other side facings anyway, so we're going to have to do it from the other side. I didn't even think to do it like this on this side though, so let's make sure we do that the... Oh, there we go, it just worked. Alright, let's wash our way down here so we can expose just how much of a problem it is. And then we'll worry about tackling that separately. I think maybe we just kind of wash over some of this stuff now. Okay, so the wheels are still in good enough condition that we don't need to worry about them in terms of rust or corrosion or anything. It's just the body panel for some reason. Alright, whatever. I mean, I'll take it. I much prefer that than actually having to work hard on the whole map. Okay, well, that's all the suspension and stuff done this side as well, I think. Work our way around the back and the other side, and then the time lapse will actually have some progress on it. Then we'll come back around and do the lower part. I don't mind scrubbing it at least a little bit, because at least it's corrosion that makes sense. If anything, the bit that doesn't make sense is that there isn't more of it on other surfaces. So I'm fine with it existing and having to clean it. It's not like the concrete on the motel or whatever it was. Anything the confusing part is that the step is not also corroded. There's the stop bumper. Good. %. As soon as you started washing, I could see from your get-up that something wasn't right. I'm sorry? Why would a power washer conceal their identity like that? Have you heard of cleanliness and not wanting to get water splashed all over you? Dirty water specifically? What was it they didn't want me to know? I mean, a great many things. Privacy Act, dude. Come on. I'm just here to do a job. Not to get cross-analyzed by a computer sitting inside a streetcar. This is not what anyone is here for. Ding, and that one's already dinged, okay. Nice. I like this level. Except for the chatty, fake computer streetcar voice. I do like the technicality of this. It's a bit repetitive because it's like, okay, there's a challenge to it, but once you've done one side, well, it's the same for both. But that's the same with any symmetrical shape. But I do like that it's technical without feeling too nitpicky. With a good balance of then larger surfaces to just clear some percents on. Alright, ideally I would do the corroded area first, but because I've already got the wheels and stuff on the other side, I do want to now do it on this side to make sure that I haven't missed anything. It's the wheels, the wheel frame, the suspension. Okay, I think that might be everything. Oh, no, there was still one more suspension. Two more suspension. And the motor. Ah, okay, yeah. Gotta get in there and not have quite as shallow an angle on it. There we go. Are there any even groups that are giving me bonuses on this? It looks like no. Stereo grab rails and stuff. Front lower body. Yeah, okay, so it's the lower bodies are the thing that has lots of corrosion. Motor around the other side too. Skylights, ceiling and stuff. Okay, so the interior skylights too. And one more wheel frame suspension. But yeah, it's not grouped, so it's not going to give me a bonus. And I suspect that might be around the other side. Yes. Okay, as well as the motor. So a wheel frame suspension, that one. Motor underneath. There we go. Right, next we've got some more of this to do. So we can either do it with the red and scratch it down, or we can do it with the soap and just blast it away. In these sorts of quantities, this is actually more pleasing to me at this point. Maybe the back half we'll just do with soap and just make it easy for ourselves. But with this bit, I don't mind using the red, to be honest, and just scrubbing it away. I'm good with this. I'll just go over it twice anyway. Feels like we've then earned our cheese a little bit more if we do at least do some of it ourselves, right? Salves my dirty conscience that I have with games like this. Why do I even care, right? It's a weird sort of bar of personal integrity. Not wanting to cheese things in certain ways. It just feels wrong, you know? Even though the devs made it possible. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, wait a couple of minutes, because I'll resort to using the soap on the other side. This is just a nice little scrub on the bit that's going to be seen in the time lapse, I assume. So that's that all nicely cleaned up. And then, was it 2? Yeah. This is the quicker way of doing it. We give it a bit of a beard and foamy beard and mustache. And then you can use anything, but I'm going to use the yellow because that still feels like some sort of integrity. You can just use the white, and it just completely trivializes any aspect of difficulty about the entire map. So there you go. So I like to at least give myself the restriction that, okay, I'll do it. I'll cheese it, because otherwise this is going to be pretty tedious. I don't mind doing bits of it, because at least this sort of dirt makes sense. I'm good with it being corroded in that fashion. But it's also just a bit tedious to scrub the whole thing with the red nozzle myself. What have we missed? Did we not do underneath here properly? Oh, there's actually some corroded bits under here as well. Okay, well, these I will just scrub. That's fine. Is that everything? Maybe? What are we missing? Because I'm not seeing it. Like, it's not even looking like it's dirty. So that's where the soap thing is actually quite handy, because I can just do this, and it will only stick to the bits that still need to be cleaned. So let's see what sticks around, if anything. Anything? Oh yeah, just bits along the rim. Yeah, okay. So that was kind of weird. And even going over it with the red didn't help. So, who knows? Let's soap again for this bit, because, you know, I'm not going to even see this on the time-lapse. So let's just get this bit out of the way quickly. I mean, I'm expecting that to be the case. I also don't know if it, like, fades over time, other than the bits that aren't going to be cleaned. Seems not. So, that's also interesting. Just cover the entire thing in soap and just go nuts. That would be funny. That's just even more broken than it just then would show everything up for you. 1920, eh? Alright, so now we're back around the front again, where I'm expecting to see the time-lapse view. So now we can go back to doing it the more authentic way. There's a certain pleasure in just scrubbing it off like this. It would be nice if I could do it a little bit quicker. That's where the more powerful washers come in, of course. That I'm supposed to have by now, because I have over $20,000, I think. There we go. That was quite generous anyway. Where was that generosity for the side lower body on the other side when there was like bits that I could barely see? Go figure. That's the bit that annoys me more, is the inconsistency. Oh well. We'll see how this one comes out. What I also quite like the idea of, I doubt it's true, but if on the other side it was a lot more picky about me completing something because I was using the soap. So, oh, you've used the red nozzle. Okay, we're going to be generous about how much is left before it dings for you. You've used soap? Oh, you have to get everything. Yeah, see, that was more generous. I think I'm just making a conspiracy theory, but it was more generous doing it that way than it was this side using soap. Alright, let's open all the doors. It's pretty even split. 52. Let's clean the doors first. Hinges on the inside. There's the window. Oh, we're going to have to close them and clean the flat part on the inside too. That's true. Also, that music, too intense. I need to cull my playlist more. I don't mind the heroic music when it comes to truck sim and stuff to an extent, I guess. But not so much for a chill game like this. Lovely though it is to feel like we're saving the world through power washing. Let's just close the doors again. Okay, so why are these panels not clean? Am I going to have to open it up again to... Ah, because I didn't do it from the outside when it was open, presumably? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Need to do the spine of it. There we go. Yep. So you need to do the doors in multiple configurations. I mean, you open them to get inside anyway. I guess you can do them while they're open still. You just need to look around the corner, basically. Alright, well, it'll be easier to clean around it when they're closed. Also, I should be doing the ceiling and stuff before I do the doors anyway. Oh yeah, there's the skylight area as well. Cool. Thought that I might need to use the yellow on these, but seems good. I think I will anyway, though. Just feels like I'm doing a bit of a better job. There's the window. Already my head was swimming with more questions than answers, like a half-torn quiz book floating the seven seas. Oddly specific. I had to know more. Have you been Googling? Yeah, and then it's just going to stop, so it's going to tease all of this juicy goss and stuff about me, and then it's just going to shut up for another 20%, and we're not really going to see much, I don't think, even by the end of the level. It's like teasing lore and not delivering. Which I'm fine with, because I'd rather my privacy not be violated by some computer system posing as a streetcar. Skylight interior body, interior trim. I haven't had a new job yet either. 60% is a common time to get a new job given to us. But not today, it seems. Oh, and we are 100% using soap over the inside of this thing. Why is the window... Oh, divide window, so it's okay, it's on the other side as well, of course. Makes sense. Let's try and get the ceiling done anyway. Oh, the ceiling's the brown bit as well. I thought that might be like ceiling trim or something. Cool. Okay, ceiling done. Outside of these doors... hinges... and the outside of panel, good, and the window, panel and window, good. Hinge, I didn't get a ding from this one, it must have already been done, okay. See my cats are hanging around by the free parking sign. Jolly good, I don't want to have to put money in the meter for them. Close doors. And now we can do the other ones, which, yeah, technically you can do while they are open, but you've got to, like, look around the side, and... because I would have had to look, like, here or something, and I would just be hitting the divider the whole time, and it's just like this, it's just a whole thing, and... can't bother. Oh, the door arch wasn't even done. Okay, that's those. And now we'll do them from the outside as well. Good, there's the hinges exposed. Good. Now the problem is I've done everything on the outside, so that means we're going to finish it while I'm on the inside. Oh well, if it drives off with me inside, so be it. Door runner? I don't know how that's a runner, but... I don't know what else you call it. Okay, 70%, we're getting more. There was more. A van tucked away. Okay. They need equipment on the job, but how much? Quite a lot, I think you'll find. You know, this stuff isn't easy. More of this van that meets the eye. I mean, it's got cats living in it, but does that count for anything? Something else hiding in there. Yep, felines. Something that at the very moment the entire county was looking for. I don't think the entire county is looking for a cat. Could be wrong. I should probably finish with the cab. to be fair. Like, there's the divider that I was kind of working on, but I think maybe I'd just leave that. And we just work our way from this side of things. And that means we're going to abuse the hell out of the soap mechanic, because I cannot be bothered with all of this corrosion stuff that's showing up. I don't know if there's any limitation whatsoever to how we use it either. There's like an orange bar that shows up on the icon on the bottom right when I switch to the soap nozzle, which intimates something in terms of either pressure or volume or something, but it never seems to go down, so I'm not sure what it actually means, if anything. Might just be flavor. Okay, the windows, to be fair, I should be able to do myself. Yep. Don't like how deeply they're recessed, though. But then I guess if I was actually on the streetcar, I'd be thankful for it to be able to lean on it, so, you know. Fair's fair. Interesting that the light doesn't have any corrosion on it or anything. Different sort of metal must be. Same with the runner. Yeah. Whatever. Get soaked. It's just like the little orange bar that's filling up to the middle now. But it just keeps going up to that midpoint and then never dips away again. We'll see if there's any need to use the soap on the floor or not. It might not matter for the floor. Nope, we missed these bits on the inside. Small bits like that I could probably just scrub. And let's just clear off everything that I can. And then we'll just see how much more that it wants from me. Well, there's the rail done. Electrical panel. Floor looks like it might just be fine. Not corroded. Should be steel anyway. Oh, there's the rear interior wall done. There were still stains on that. So that's good. It was quite forgiving, even with the use of soaps. That debunks that theory. It wasn't a good theory. Rear floor done. Good. Central floor. It'd be nice if this kind of delineated at this point, like for the seats and stuff as well. Hey, the seats are going to be annoying, aren't they? Do I do a rinse cycle first and then go over it with the soap? Probably should, eh? And then I can just clean like the windows and stuff, so clearly this sort of corrosion isn't something that affects wood. We're close enough that the green should be sufficient. In fact, I don't think we even need the extension on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but that one didn't work, so there we go. Just went a bit too fast over bits of it, I suspect. Sorry, Ironforge. Okay, and then information panel is already done. A lot of the stuff's already done. Wash over the pole as well. Right, and then we've got the seats, which are also wood and therefore probably not corroded. Excellent. I like that the armrest divides the seats up in such a way that we're going to get lots of dings. So that's good. Then we're just going to have to do a second TLC pass over the wall itself. Nice. And armrest. And seat base. I probably need to look... Oh no, it was just a bit that had met the floor. Perfect, okay. And then from the other side. Windows first. Take it easy. There we go. Increase the chance that it will actually clean using the green. Motor's going a little bit slower here and there. Oh yeah, the recessed bit is also considered part of the window, so you need to make sure that I wash up onto the yellow bit. And we didn't do a good enough job on this one. There we go. Last but not least, bing, good. Now let's do this end of seat, so then we can work on this and get the armrest and the seats, and work a bit on the base as well. And just move it along, move it down. Don't just stand by the door taking up space, move it down. Take note, anyone who rides on public transport. Number of people who just get on and just stand by the door. I don't even care if your next stop is yours. If it is, fair enough, stay near the door, but don't stand in front of the door. Those are two different things. Sorry. Carried away. Extension's good for just meaning that I can stand a bit further back instead of looking quite as directly down at something like the floor. Cool. Now, let's do the wall itself. It's the pole. Pole on the wall. You can always do it in sections as well, rather than doing the whole thing all at once. Then yellow, so that I don't feel as bad about it. Oh, the stickers aren't their own ding? Rude. Should have been a separate panel. Cool, there's the railing. Do the top first. Work your way down bits in between. Okay, Bossa Nova track kind of fits a streetcar like this, to be perfectly honest. Don't know why. Well, the Jazz did too. Oh, the seat base wasn't done. Okay, well, there's the handrail. And the wall. Fantastic. Alright, other wall. Let's do the handrail first. This would be really annoying to try and use just the red nozzle on anyway. Like, thin elements like that are such a pain to do that. Comes to like scrubbing the surface of them. There we go. Handrail, and now we've just done the top to begin with, as far as this. And now we'll do around here. And the handrail. Good, handrail, even with little bits still left on it. That's the funny thing with using the soap, because the soap clings to things that aren't done. So it'll cling to all of the dirt, but if it's generous enough that it finishes cleaning without you cleaning all of the dirt, you'll still end up with bits of soap suds just sitting around on a clean surface. It's kind of funny. I haven't done this bit. There we go. Okay, center interior wall and such. Now we've just got cab, pretty much. Cab divides, cab ceiling, cab floor, cab threshold. Okay, so it should just be cab things left to do. Oh, an extinguisher, apparently. Inner window, 2 windows. 2 windows in the outer windshield. Okay, we can do the outer windshield and rear view mirror. Separately then. We missed an entire rear view mirror. Oh, that's the one inside, okay. So the outer windshield will be the last thing we do. That gives us something to do outside. So I'm kind of fine with that, to be honest. Inner window. We've missed a couple. Have we? Where? Oh. Right. These are also inner windows, not cab windows. We've got inner windshield. I was expecting it to be cab window. There we go. Alright. And let's clean the lights. Get it nice and bright in here. And now let's do the divide. Actually, let's do the ceiling first. I don't know where this glow is coming from in terms of the lighting. Okay, ceiling, divide. It's getting onto the technical stuff now, really. Oh, there's the review mirror. Got to get him behind that a little bit too, but it probably doesn't care that much. Let's do the windscreens. Which apparently I need to do one of them from the outside still. I kind of want to do top down, so let's just do these bits with the soap now. I don't know how dirty the control boards are, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt for now. Just feels too much like spray and pray sometimes with that soap nozzle, but it's a lot easier than trying to do it myself. And I'm inside, so I'm not even going to see me on the time-lapse, I doubt. Alright, and then it's just the bits down the bottom which don't have the same stains. Good. Well, we should do the controls before we do the floor. Stand up on the bench, why not? Ding, and the handle. Okay, yeah, this is easy. It's not corroded at all. And then the console. It isn't like console, desk, and then body. It's all just one thing. There's the extinguisher. There's the mount. It's just about playing the angles at this point. There we go. Ding, ding. Steering wheel. Floor. What's a handbrake wheel? Oh yeah, it's not a steering wheel, of course. It's just how you do the brake. Alright, and then we just got the outer windshield. Oh, there's our van with the new livery on it. That looks cool. Luscious washing cleaning services. Does the name change based on what livery I give it, I wonder? It must, right? Can we change it on the job? Van styling. Yeah, power wash services. This one, oranges. It says luscious washing. Fantastic. What do the others show? Do we even get to see? Oh, yeah, we do. So these are all... Okay, the basic color shifts all just say power washing. Super wash for the retro one. And max force washing for the flames. Fantastic. Okay, we'll be luscious washing. You can't read it. The typeface needs work, guys. And actually, the max force washing is more legible for that. We'll do super washing instead. There we go. I mean, there we go. So super wash service. The bit here shows a pink one as well. Turbo wash. I wonder how we unlock that. I want that one. But for now, we can be super wash services. And we will finish doing our job. There we go. That was easy. Job complete. Spruce, you've managed to track Karen down. Come quick and bring everything you've got. Okay, we've got a cabin in the woods. Looks like. And we didn't get anything else from the, like, any DOS or anything. Unless it's in the completion screen. So let's take a look. Yeah, sure enough, it's just a flat side. So we just disappear for long periods of time. And we don't even get to appreciate our work on the exterior. It spent so long with us just working along the inside. Anyway, thank you for another student. We have to apologize for minor interrogation. I think we'll take her offline for now. We don't want her throwing accusations at everyone that gets on board. Hopefully people can entertain themselves by looking out the window or something. Yeah, just have a canned audio that tells you, out the left now there is such and such. That's all you need. Keep it simple, guys.